So a scare for Camacho, and reminded that he is in against a former champion. Where did it happen, Sean?
Well, here's a look at it again. This may be the point. The right hand is what did the damage. That's what Reyes Cruz knocked him down with, was the right hand. And perhaps that's what Ray Mancini is zeroing in on. Now look at Camacho hanging on. Very smart. He's holding on. He's letting the referee break him. He's buying time in there, which is what he needs when he's hurt. What any fighter needs when they're hurt. Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Murphy Griffith says, great listener, follows instructions very well. Amazing how many fights are won in that corner during the strategy period.
Nose lane. The referee brings the two into the middle of the ring. Very anxious. Mancini comes out to start round number 5. Shakes up Camacho in the 4th. And now Mancini putting some pressure, chasing Camacho, backing up. He's got Camacho where he wants him. And Camacho again showing the skills. He looks at it as a skilled fighter against an unskilled fighter. Mancini is loosening up.
Big left hooks by Mancini, and that's his best punch. Mancini, a converted southpaw himself, has power in that left hand.
And Camacho glanced a worried look into his corner. Four years ago, this was to be one of the boxing classics. And now 4 years later, we figured both fighters still with the hatred for one another, perhaps on a different level, but a competitive fight. It has been a competitive fight through this, the 5th round. And perhaps the level a little higher than we had anticipated.
Another big left hook by Mancini. It appears as though Camacho is just trying to last through these rounds. Again, spinning Mancini out away from him. Not trying to get into confrontations with Mancini, and here he comes again.
A left from Mancini scored, rattling the blonde curl of Hector Macho Camacho. There's the time in round 5. Al Albert with Sean O'Grady and Michael Marley in Reno, Nevada.
Now this is the way that Camacho is not supposed to be fighting in this fight. He's standing too flat-footed in these last 2 rounds.
And we may be detecting some blood now from the right eye of Mancini, and this is one of the keys to this fight. Mancini, who has certainly cut in the past, he has taken some beatings to the face, and Camacho certainly looking to do a dissection job on the face of Mancini. And the longer this goes, hoping that perhaps he can conclude this one untouched. Big left! Camacho teeing off.
A good 1-2 combination by Macho, and he got out of the way before any retaliation.
Crowd didn't appreciate Camacho turning sideways on Mancini. Mancini will be seeing all the angles from Macho Camacho. 10 seconds left in round number 5, scheduled for 12.
What do you do when a guy holds you like that? I saw him applying some Avitine up there. I know there's redness. I don't know if there's a cut. There's also redness underneath that left eye. And that's been as a result of the right jab of Hector Camacho. Look at him using that jab, and then he moves around. Now, the way that...
Oh. And an exchange to start the 6th round. Camacho mixing it up. Mancini loves it. It's exactly what he wants Camacho to do with it. Last fight for Mancini. Right here, a war against Livingstone Bramble, 15 rounds. His final fight before the 4-year layoff. His last win, right here, 5 years ago. 5th round knockout over Bobby Chacon. That was his 4th and final defense of the lightweight title.
Big sweeping right hand by Ray Mancini. That's the same kind of punch that Reyes Cruz landed on Camacho and knocked him down. He's bringing that right hand from the outside. There it is again, from the outside. trying to sweep around with that right hand. And plus, that sweeping right hand, Camacho is moving to his left, so he would run into the sweeping right hand of Mancini, which makes a little bit more power.
This fight criticized by the critics when it was put together. So with that in mind, Sean, I think it is already past expectations.
It is a very exciting fight.
And now Camacho blinking with the right eye. Was he thumbed?
We could have thought it caught a thumb in there or a knuckle. These guys are fighting.
Straight right by Mancini. Camacho buckles, holds on, looks to his corner.
Here we go.
Now holding the referee, Mills Lane.
These guys are fighting with the thumb-tied gloves, where your thumb is tied down to your fist.
Oh, Mancini takes the left, slipped in by Camacho. Camacho is now all business. The flash is gone. He has seen enough of Mancini.
And he is showing signs of the Camacho of old. Héctor Camacho, this is the way he wants to fight, and he needs to fight.
And in the pick his shots, looking to wear Mancini down. And he thought Mancini would do easier pickings than this.
Very fast hands of Héctor Camacho. And Ray Mancini, here he comes. Now the judges must give points for aggressiveness. There would be no fight if he didn't. Oh, big right hand by Mancini. And another one. If it works, keep using it.
He closes the 6th round. He runs out for the start of the 7th round. 6 rounds down, possibly 6 to go. How you scored so far?
I've got it very close. Camacho has been very skillful in his movements.
They give him the edge right now after 6.
Yeah, I think so, but Mancini, as he keeps pressing this fight, some of these judges are going to give him points for the aggressiveness, as I talked about in the last round.
7th round action.
Mancini again. Pressure, pressure, pressure. That's what they told him between rounds. Keep hitting the body and keep the pressure on your opponent. Camacho can't keep him off of it. And a good right hand by Mancini.
And Camacho returns and returns again. Mancini steps inside.
One of the biggest assets that Mancini has had in the past has been his ability to punch in combinations. In training, I noticed he was not punching in combinations, and in this fight, he is not punching in combinations. And fighters do in the ring what they practice in the gym. He's landing the one shot. He's landing the cleanup shot, but he's not taking Camacho out with the combination.
Macho keeping his distance. In training for this fight, worked a little more on weights to build up his upper body, figuring that he really would have to be pushing Mancini off quite a bit tonight.
Now Camacho, on the other hand, is getting the angles on his opponent, but he's not making Ray Mancini pay for it. He spins Mancini around, and then he runs away from Mancini, instead of punching Mancini when he's got the angle on him. If you can get your angle on your opponent, you've got the upper hand. Or the upper fist, I guess I should say.
Come on, let's get back. Here we go, come on.
Mancini following Camacho around too much. Step over and cut the ring off. He's staying right at the wrong distance, too. Camacho wants to leave him out there on the ends of those punches. What Mancini needs to do is get all the way in or all the way out. Ooh, the two clashed heads.
Right by Mancini. He has Camacho in the corner, and Macho holds on.
And Mancini held on, too. Mancini held on in there. He may be feeling the effects of that 4-year layoff, too. Round number 7, scheduled for 12.
Under 10 seconds. Mancini has come on the final seconds, the last couple of rounds.
Again, one punch.